So in today's video, I want to share how I motivate myself and stay motivated and push myself through graduate school. Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss Ming's channel or Dr. Ming's channel. In this channel, I share vlog videos, makeup videos, lifestyle videos, and academic videos, and everything I'm passionate about to create a happy, healthy, beautiful lifestyle. If this content interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out any future content. Our goal is to get 1,000 subscribers in the family. We're getting there. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get started. In today's video, I want to talk about how to be motivated and how to stay motivated. So as you know, recently I just walked down the stage, walked down the aisle, I graduated and got my PhD. Yay! So after I posted a lot of graduation photos, by the way, they were in the wrong color palette because the bookstore gave me the wrong color. I'll put that story maybe at the end of this video. Now I have the right color of hood. So I was posting a lot of photos on my different social media. By the way, if you haven't followed me on social media, I'm also on Instagram, Miss Ming Lifestyle. So follow me up there. So a lot of my PhD friends or graduate student friends, they've been like texting me asking, hey, how did you motivate yourself to finish your dissertation? How did you motivate yourself to finish all of the coursework? How did you motivate yourself to write quickly and also publish on the side? So I was like, maybe I should do a video about how to motivate yourself, because I felt like these of my friends, they're smarter than me and they're better writers than me, and sometimes the reason why I finished a little bit quickly is because that I just motivated myself and pushed myself through. So really it depends on like how much you push yourself. So I definitely want to make a video to help to motivate you. So in today's video, I want to share how I motivate myself and stay motivated and push myself through graduate school. And I'm going to share some tips and strategies. And if you're college students or high school students, I hope these strategies can be helpful to you too. First one is goal setting. It's so important to have a goal. Without a goal, you will feel lost. You will feel like maybe I could change my path. Maybe I can take a break. So having a clear short-term goal is very important when it comes to staying motivated, especially in college and graduate school. So when I set my goals, every day I have a goal. I have a goal of accomplishing certain tasks. So I have my daily goals. I also have my weekly goals, which is what is this week dedicated for. So maybe this week is dedicated for teaching. I will spend less time on research. Or if I want to dedicate this week on research and writing, and of course I will spend some time for teaching, but I will tell my students, oh, I may be going slow on the email this week. So usually it depends on the semester. Usually during the midterm and finals, I prioritize teaching, while the other times I prioritize research. So I have my weekly goals. And I also have my monthly goals. So each month, set yourself a goal, like either write a draft for publication or write down a proposal for presentation, or what is your goal of this month? I know a lot of times when we're going through coursework, we're like, okay, we're just going through this course. My goal is to finish this course. No, but think about your goal this month. What do you want to accomplish? Do you want to, like, maybe your temporary grade is B, and in this month we have 4 assignments coming. So do you want to use this 4 assignments to bump your grade to A? So that means you have to attend every single class. You have to work really hard on the assignments. So have a monthly goal is very important. Also have a semester goal. What is your goal this semester? Is it to finish your dissertation? Is it to pass your comp? What is your goal this semester, right? And then also have a short-term goal that you establish within 3 years, and have a long-term goal to establish beyond 5 years. So I know that's a lot of goals: daily, weekly, monthly, semester, yearly, and 3 years and 5 years. Whoa, that's so overwhelming, right? So that speaks to my next tip. So tip number 2 is to have a planner or some sort of journal, like bullet journal or planner, whatever works for you. So for my planners, I usually write down my daily goals or to-do list. But usually when you have a to-do list, sometimes we have 10 tasks. Prioritize your goal. Have 3 major tasks will be very important, right? And write down your weekly goal. Whether is it to exercise every single day, that could be a goal, right? Have a monthly goal in a monthly spread or the bullet journal monthly one, and also have a yearly goal on the top of your planner. If you are planning to graduate this year, what do you need to do to be able to graduate? So we have yearly goal, semester goal, and all the way to daily goal. So having these goals is going to help you to motivate yourself. And having a planner that you write it down or a journal to help you to write it down, it makes so concrete. If it's a goal in your mind, it's very easy just to tear it down and just erase. It's very easy to erase your mind, right? Well, it's actually not that easy, but it's very easy to forget about it. But once it's on paper, it's on paper. It's done. It has to be done. So that's the tip number 2. Have some sort of planner, to-do list, memo list, bullet journal to help you to motivate yourself to achieve the goals you set in the first tip. Third tip is to have specific plan. So if your plan is to graduate within 4 years or 3 years, you need to have a specific timeline, how you're going to take the courses, how many courses you're taking, and things like that. So similarly, when you're planning to write up your thesis or dissertation, you have to have a specific plan. When I was writing my dissertation, what I did was I planned this week I need to write results. This week, I need to write discussion, and this week, I need to write conclusion. So 3 weeks is 21 days. So I finished my dissertation within 21 days. And of course, the first 3 chapters are done like during the proposal stage. So later, like when I don't feel like producing or writing new stuff, I will go back to revise what I wrote before. Reiterate. So it's like a reiterate, kind of like a circular motion. So you're working on the last 3 chapters, but sometimes when you feel like you're so stuck, it's very important to read what you wrote before and revise them. So definitely set a specific goal. This week is results. I'm not going to do anything but writing down my results. It's going to be helpful. If you're writing a paper, of course you need to plan more specifically. So the tip number 4 is to plan very specifically about every single little detail of your life. I know I'm a huge diva when it comes to this. When things don't go with the way I plan, I tend to panic a little bit, but I'm a huge planner. When I'm a planner, I feel like it's easier to get things done because I feel like I'm not like procrastinating. I just keep myself motivated. When you like are scratching things down, you're like, oh, when you're checking things up, you feel like yes, and they motivate you to even do more. So definitely to do that. When it comes to my dissertation, how I plan is very specifically is that I actually have a very specific outline. And my goal is usually within the next 3 hours, I'm gonna do nothing but to write this section. It doesn't matter how much it drives me crazy. Like, oh my God, like if it drives you crazy, it like, trust me, I've been there, okay? It drives me crazy. I just couldn't write anymore. I just couldn't tolerate typing anymore. But it's my goal to write this section within 3 hours. So set yourself a timer and plan it out in which section you're working on. So that goes to my tip number 5 is to have a designated time. Block your time very specifically for each task. And also, actually, this is like a tricky thing. And a lot of people that I think graduated from their medical school or PhD, they also share the same thing, is that actually, you can always finish a task in a shorter time. Trust me, I wrote my dissertation in 20 days, but I could do it within 15 days if I really push myself. It's just, I want to take care of my mental health at the same time, okay? So I wanted to be able to go to the gym and do yoga and run and everything. So, yeah. So, basically, if you give you a day to do a task, you're going to spend the whole day to do that task. But similarly, if you give you 4 hours instead of 8 hours to finish that task, see how you cut your time in half and finish things more efficiently. So working hard and working long is not as important as working efficiently and working smart. So definitely to motivate yourself, because you've got to push yourself with a set duration of time and motivate yourself to just do it and concentrate within this 4 hours. So instead of writing for 8 hours, you could just write for 4 hours if you can finish the same amount of work, right? So I definitely use that trick a lot. Okay, so finally, to stay motivated, I think sleep and exercise is really important, and we're all social animals. I tend to self-motivate a lot, but sometimes when I feel down, when I feel like I don't want to do anything, I do tend to talk to my friends. So the last tip is to build a supportive system and keep each other in check. So check each other, make sure like, oh, today I'm gonna write this section, oh, today I'm gonna write that section. So check each other, send each other that piece of paper, right? Even if that person doesn't write it, you know there's a deadline. So when you have a deadline, when you have someone to keep yourself accountable, you tend to stay more motivated. Another thing to do is that it's easier when you let go things that you do for yourself. For example, sometimes if I'm trying to go exercise and it's hard to motivate myself sometimes, but if you're thinking, oh, I want to exercise so I can be healthy, so later I can have healthy kids. There we go, and then I suddenly just go to the gym because later when I get pregnant, I want to be in a good body condition, right? So similarly, like when my husband doesn't exercise, when he doesn't eat healthy, I tell him, you better live forever because when I'm old, I want someone to take care of me, right? So he cares about me, so he wants to live healthier, so he can live longer, so we can spend more time together. Dedicate it to someone else. So when you're working on your dissertation or your thesis, or if you're working on your bachelor degree or your teaching certification or whatever certification you're doing, dedicate it to someone else. Dedicate it to someone you care the most. Dedicate it to someone that loves you the most. There are definitely times when I feel like, oh, I don't feel like I can finish this dissertation. I don't feel motivated. Thinking about how much my mentor, professor, invested in me, thinking about how much my grandparents have been devoted in my education makes me not want to stop. So I want to keep going. I think the ultimate trick that you can really motivate yourself is to dedicate your work or your school or your degree or something to someone else and someone you love the most. If you don't get it done, if you don't live healthy, if you don't go to the gym, you will let them down. And that's gonna help you a lot to keep going and to be motivated. So yeah, alright, that's it for today. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope the tips and tricks I talk about in my own experience can be used by you, whatever you're doing, including college, graduate school, or work. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also comment down below that what you do to motivate yourself to keep going. Alright, that's it for today. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out any future content. And also comment down below what other types of videos that you would love to watch, and I'll make videos about that. Like if I have DMs and comments about certain topic, I will try to plan a video about that as well. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for support. I will see you in my next video. Bye! You can do it. Yes. 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 Ah, bye. So it's like a illiterate. It's like a illiterate. It's like a illiterate.